I've never been in an environment as happy as and as willing as these people that I have worked with. You know, Ron, Yael, Liz, Anat, every one of you. And I'm sorry if I'm not going to name every single one of you here today, but everybody here is so pleasant to work with. And I think that's Avi's doing. I think we all have to thank him for the way he is and the way he treats us. Like, just like Anat said, he's like a friend, not a boss. And I feel like he's, you know, I've known him forever, you know, and it's very, very pleasant to be coming to work. I mean, I've never for one day felt like I've come to work here.
A little bit better. Clean up better than, you know, you saw the place, doesn't matter if it's dirty, we're leaving it, you know, we're leaving it clean. And we're explaining people about what we did. We're very careful. We are showing people, you know.
And, I want to say something about Ali. Thank you for everything that you are doing. You're so humble, and you're not like a boss that we are afraid of. You're like our friend, and everybody feels very like open with you. I feel very open with you, and like a real friend, not as a boss. And thank you for everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I say something?
I just want to thank everybody that make it possible for me, especially Ron, Dorothy, Liz, and everybody that actually executes the work, so the people call me again and again, and I can make more sales. So it's not just me, it's the whole team that makes it.
Mentioning in this company, you know, give always a little bit more, always 25% more in, you know, the expectations.
I just love everybody here.
I love you. I personally very appreciate about it, and I love each person that works in our business. We have amazing people. So the first one that I see in here is Tutu, our locksmith. Tutu and I, a small story, Tutu and I go like years. When I first came to the US, I was working for a company, and Tutu and I used to work together. And then we ended up working together at Mulholland for what, about 10 years now? Something
No,
like
what 10 years? It's about 15 years.
Kissing.
Isn't that something? It's unbelievable.
Vic is a great guy, a little troublemaker sometimes, but very smart, very wise.
Wait,
always.
did you make his check to February? Right? It has to be at least as late as he is. The check has to be late a couple of months.
Thank you very much. You started with us very shy and timid, and you know, all he knew is that he can do some stuff with his hands. Of course, working with his great dad that training him and teaching him, and today he's a very good technician. And a few weeks ago, he been to my daughter's house, and you know, he didn't know, but he gave her like really nice service, very good explanation. And she came and told me, she said, you know, the guy that you guys sent, he's very nice, he was very knowledgeable.
That's my nephew. That's my nephew.
Came to us by coincidence. Eyal went to have shawarma somewhere. And he met a guy, and he asked him if he knows somebody who can come and help us with some remodeling. He said, I cannot do it, but I have somebody who can do it. And since then, we're together. A great example for everybody of, you know, great work ethics, very high caring about the clients, and very high caring about the final product. Very important for him that everything will work. You saw his car outside, right? The orange car, so that's a car that he rebuilt. And so it tells you a lot about his hands and about his brain. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yossi and I have been together for 21 years in this company. Amazing person, always funny, always cheerful. It doesn't matter what's the situation, what's the weather outside, whatever going. Very resilient person, always on the go. And competing with the big boys on the market, competing with people like ADT and things like that, and somehow we always get creative and figure out a way to beat them up. Always finding a good supply that's helping us to compete in this tough market. It's a very tough market. The low voltage market is not an easy one, and he's there in the front. He's doing everything, selling and also executing in all his work. Thank you very much, Yossi.
Thank you very much.
And a few of you are going to come back maybe more than one time. Yael, thank you very much. Yael, I'm calling her the fancy fence guru right now. Because there is a lot to know about this product, and you usually work with architects who drive you nuts. And if you come here sometimes,
She can handle it.
you come here sometimes 9, 10 o'clock in the evening and you see somebody, there is still light in the office, it's usually she's sitting down there. Oh, I'm going to sit upstairs, she's still downstairs, and 9, 10 o'clock we are saying good night. So that's Yael, very hard worker, had a great year, and everybody should thank her because she's sending a lot of people to work every morning. Thank you. Ron and I go together, what, 15, 16 years, something like that?
Just about, yeah.
And amazing person to work with, very smart, innovative, always know how to get out of trouble. Sometimes they get in trouble.
He's a troublemaker.
And, but always come up with good solutions. A lot of good ideas in this company is thanks to Ron calling me at night time, nagging me, telling me I have a great idea. So yeah. And you know, if you see people working still, you know, he learned how to deal with all those, you know, OCD ladies that once in a while we all know that they're coming. And I feel sorry for him, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry, Ron. And we're trying to figure out how to get out of them, and somehow we are always successful so far, thank God. And thank you, Ron, for being there, all your support. Liz started with us about 4 years ago.
I'm not the drunk.
4 years ago.
4 years is going to be in March. She came from the banking industry, so she had no clue about our industry. But one thing she knew, and one thing she told me in the job interview, which captured me, she said, "You're going to sleep good at night." And I said, "Oh, I need that." That's great. So she's really there 100%, even 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, people are calling and she's like, I don't know how she's doing it. She's still answering the phone. She's still you know, helping the people sometimes.
You guys seem harder than that.
Sometimes even solving people's issues over the phone, let them know what to do to be able to figure out the issue that they have. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's Sylvester. Where's Sylvester? From the Mahaesmo team.
Hey.
Sylvester, great technician, great support, always funny, always upbeat.
That's Sylvester!
Working with Harut and Eyal with the Mahaesmo team.
Yes.
And you know, did something, and everybody loves you. And thank you very much.
I don't know about everybody's too short to be upset.
I call him the real Sabra. He looks prickly on the outside, but he's very soft on the inside. And that's what I always tell customers when I introduce him to people. I tell them, don't worry, he's a very nice guy.
He's like a pitbull.
And thank you, Shahar, for all your support. Very smart guy. Always know how to deal with all the electronics and all the most complicated stuff that nobody in town knows how to do. We send Shahar. He also doesn't know how to do it. Then he goes back and he does it, and he always doing it great. Thank you very much, Shahar. And Mazel Tov. Ready? Have a really good Mazal and good Nachat. The next one is Eduardo. Eduardo, the guy that we always get compliments from customers that calling and talking about Eduardo, how nice he is, how what a great job he did, how we explain to them everything, the time he took, and also the way you're training the people under you. Sometimes I'm kind of walking by and I'm listening and I see how you train, how you teach. You have a lot of patience, and of course with Adzin, I see how you're training him and what a great dad you are. And thank you very much. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for how many years we're together?
About 8. 8 or 7.
Yeah.
More?
Yeah, about 6.
Wow. Thank you very much. No, I think
More than that.
He says yes.
Is it more than that?
next one is Anat. Where is Anat? Hey! Anat. Woo! Anat, he's gonna have a baby in when? In March?
March 3rd.
March 3rd.
Wait until July.
And Anat, you see how many people we have in here, and how many people we have out in the field that are not here today or whatever. So each person, imagine how many transactions each person had. If it's to write his checks, to understand his hours, to understand what he did, what is the cost, what material did he buy, when did he buy it, where. So hundreds, or if not thousands, of transactions every month going through that lady that does an amazing job. I don't know how she's even does it. And I never got a call from somebody who told me, he was late on paying something or anything like that, which is amazing because you figure in this kind of position, there is a lot of things you can miss out on, and somehow she gets it all done. Hey, Moshe! Moshe, thank you very much for your enthusiasm, your willingness. You're a go-getter, and he just sold the gate like a few minutes ago. So that's like before the year is ending. So wish you an amazing year next year. And thank you for everything and your enthusiasm and for the great breakfast you made on Wednesday that I missed out on. But next Wednesday you're doing the show. Very And this one is especially for the support you give in Liz, because I hear from Liz all the time, Adzin went there, Adzin saved my life today, Adzin so I said, what, only for that,
Yes.
being a team player, and showing other people a good example, that's the way to go. You have a great future.
Yeah, we like to say thank you.
And winning by calling us and having us do work for them instead of them getting in trouble with somebody else. The next one is Eyal again. Eyal for that. Thank you. Before you go, another one.
Yeah. I can stay here.
That's for helping in developing the team that today doing the hard jobs, all the hard projects. And you found Harud, then you said, we want Sylvester with us, blah, blah, blah. And the three of you, and then you bring a helper here, helper there, but you nailed some nice project. Thank you, guys. Thank you, the three of you. Thank you. And that's for managing your projects.
Take picture. Pictures.
Yeah.
Look here.
So Yossi sells a ton of jobs, and most of them we don't even know that they happen. I don't know if he does them or not, but somehow we get the check in the end.
And what do you care if I do or not? You get the check at the end, right?
Somehow we get the check at the end. And Israel again.
Yeah!
For great videos and reviews, Ron been an amazing support for me, because in the beginning I used to do all the videos myself, and I'm going like, how am I going to do all of them everywhere? Jobs are everywhere, and, you know. So Ron took it on himself and started to do videos today. He does amazing videos, much better than that's specifically for handling the service department so well and having a lot of technicians to deal with. I'm in the WhatsApp groups with all the technicians, and I see all our communication, so you guys have to understand that if any of you think you're the only baby, you know, she has a lot of people to deal with, and it's not only the people, not only the technicians, it's also the clients on the other side, the vendors that we're purchasing supply from. So every time we're setting up an appointment, there is a lot of different steps to create an appointment. That's why it's very important when we go, we're finishing something and we're doing it right the first time.
So you should wait until she goes sit down and then call her again.
Liz, that specific one, I mean, you see Liz doing a lot of sales, and most of the sales she does are over the phone. She never see the client. She never installed anything in her life. I don't think she even saw how something even get installed. Pancho started here as
An alcoholic.
I'd like to dedicate this award to
my mom, my dad, my agent.
So anyway, a little bit about Pancho. To whoever doesn't know, Pancho is a good guy. Sometimes he has like hiccups, but he's like an old car. You gotta push him a little bit. Once he goes, he goes.
Yeah, you need to put him in second gear and push.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Pancho.
That specific one is for not doing the collections in this company, and I want to tell you that the collections got improved. We used to be like so behind on so many things, on so many service called little things, like $150 here, $200 here. Not long ago, Sapir, this is for you. Thank you very much. So Sapir is starting working with us after, you know, we had an ad for about 4 or 5 months going, and we had like 10 years, the same industry. He's been working for another company for how many years? Like, 18 years. 18 years. And he came to help us, great knowledge in the industry, very pleasant person, and easy to work with, and wish you great luck in 2019.
Yeah!
Kristen is Dorothy and Brian's daughter, and
That's the DNA to show.
yeah. She jumped to help us, you know, when we need drawings for certain gates, and we need the people asking us for, you know, show me how the house is going to look like with the new gate before. And before it used to be a pain in the neck every time somebody asked us for that, but oh no, now we need to start drawing, and how are we going to do it? So thank you very much.
Before everybody leaves, so first of all, we have very special guests here, Iris and Esmeralda.
Oh,
You know, in a field dominated by hardworking men, these ladies, you know, they kick our asses. They're very smart, they're very knowledgeable. Every time I need something, or any one of us needs anything, they're always ready to help. They're always ready to give us, you know, a shoulder of whatever we need. They're there, and we very appreciate it.
thank you very much.
I met him 20 years ago.
Never mind.
He invited me to his house. I said, this guy don't even know me. He said, come on my house, have dinner. I said, damn, he don't even know me. I went over there and he gave me spaghetti and meatballs. 3 weeks later, he comes and said, what are you doing, Tutu? I said, I'm at home practicing. He said, can I come over? He came over and played drums. And ever since then, I can't say nothing. Thank you so much. And by the way,
I couldn't do nothing without each one of you. I mean, it's like there is no way, there is nobody in the world who can do anything substantial without a team. And we have a winning the success of this business, and the success of this business is success of all of us in here, including the customers as well. Our